The number 33 holds significant symbolic importance in Freemasonry, and its associations with various symbols and concepts, especially in occult traditions, can be understood through layers of numerology, geometry, and historical symbolism. Number 33 in Freemasonry. 33 as the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. This number is considered sacred or significant within the context of Masonic tradition because it represents a level of enlightenment and mastery over knowledge, particularly in the symbolic and mystical aspects of Freemasonry. The 33rd degree is often seen as a culmination of a journey of spiritual awakening and wisdom. 33 and the pyramid. In some Masonic imagery, the 33 is associated with the equilateral triangle placed at the top of a pyramid. The pyramid itself symbolizes a structured ascent to wisdom, and the missing capstone at the top, often interpreted as the ultimate knowledge or enlightenment, which can only be attained by reaching the highest degrees of initiation. In many esoteric traditions, the pyramid missing its top is seen as a symbol of unfinished ascension, representing a sacrificial temple or a place of transition between the material and spiritual worlds. The pyramid, with its broad base and narrowing apex, signifies a journey toward enlightenment or divinity, but the missing capstone can symbolize the absence of completion or perfection, often indicating a state of unfinished sacrifice or an offering to higher powers that remains incomplete. In the context of sacrificial rites, the pyramid's exposed apex can be interpreted as a place where the final sacrifice, often a symbol of the soul's journey or spiritual awakening, is intended to occur, but the lack of a capstone suggests that this ultimate offering is either pending or has been interrupted. This symbol is echoed in several cultures, where pyramids or ziggurats were used as altars for sacrifice, with the pinnacle representing a connection to the divine, which could only be reached through the ritualistic sacrifice of the individual or offering. In Freemasonry, the unfinished pyramid can symbolize the mystical ascent toward enlightenment that can only be completed through deeper knowledge, divine understanding, a final spiritual awakening, and ritualistic sacrifice. Equilateral triangle and its angles. An equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides and angles of 60 degrees each. When used in symbolism, especially in the occult, the angle or structure of the triangle often carries deeper metaphysical meanings. One interpretation involves dropping the zero in 360 degrees, the full circle, and considering only the 360 without the zero. This leaves 666, a number associated with the beast in Christian eschatology, Revelation 13:18, and often used in various occult contexts. 33 as 3 plus 3 equals 6. The number 33 can be symbolically split into 3, and when added together, it gives 6. The number 6 is significant in numerology and occult symbolism because it is closely tied to the 6-pointed star, also known as the Star of David, Seal of Solomon or Star of Moloch. A triangle pointing upward has 3 points, symbolizing fire, the masculine, or ascension in esoteric traditions. A triangle pointing downward also has 3 points, often representing water, the feminine, or descent. When these two opposing triangles are interlocked, they form the 6-pointed star. Symbolically, the upward and downward triangles represent the union of opposites, the merging of dualities. The number 33, composed of 2 threes, can thus be seen as a numerical representation of this union, each 3 symbolizing a triangle, and together they allude to the 6 points of the star formed by their interlocking. The 6-pointed star is composed of 2 overlapping equilateral triangles, forming a hexagram. This shape is often associated with various ancient pagan religions and mysticism, especially those connected to astrology, alchemy, and Kabbalah. 6-pointed star and its pagan origins. Historically, the 6-pointed star was a symbol used in various pagan cultures, including the worship of Moloch, a deity in ancient Canaanite culture, associated with child sacrifice, and Saturn, a Roman god associated with time, harvest, and cycles. The six-pointed star represents both the union of opposites and the balance of forces in the universe. In some occult traditions, the hexagram is seen as a symbol of duality or balance between the material and spiritual worlds. Over time, it became associated with mysticism and, later, the number 666 in Christian symbolism, which is often tied to demonic forces or the Antichrist in biblical prophecy. From the six-pointed star to 666, the hexagram, six-pointed star symbol is associated with 6, because it is composed of 6 vertices. When viewed through the lens of numerology and occult symbolism, the hexagram can be connected to the number 666, especially in esoteric traditions that use the number 6 as a key to unlocking spiritual or demonic power. The 666 is seen in the Book of Revelation as the mark of the beast. The 3D cube and the cross. The cube is a powerful symbol in Freemasonry, representing the material world or the physical universe, which is built from geometry and mathematics. In some traditions, the center of the cube represents the divine center, the spiritual axis around which the universe revolves. The net of a cube is a cross when unfolded into dimensions, and this cross has deep symbolism in various cultures. In Freemasonry, the cross represents the moral foundation and the intersection of spirituality and materiality, the cross and its pagan origins. The cross has long been a symbol of life, death, and rebirth in many ancient pagan cultures. It predates Christianity and was used to represent solar deities and cosmic balance. It was associated with Astarte, a fertility goddess in Canaanite religion, and other ancient deities connected to the cycles of nature and the seasons. The Nazis, the swastika and 𝗏𝗏. The swastika is an ancient symbol with a variety of meanings, including good fortune, cyclical time, and spiritual evolution in many cultures. In the context of 𝗏𝗏, the swastika symbol has been associated with the fire priests of 𝗏𝗏, who used the symbol to represent the fire element and the burning rituals that were often conducted in ancient Canaanite and Phoenician worship. The swastika was used by Baal's worshippers as part of their ritualistic attire, symbolizing his power over fire, the sun, and the cycles of life and death. This connection to 𝗏𝗏 and fire can be traced to various ancient cultures, as the symbol was often linked to the solar worship that was central to Baal's religion. The Nazis, who were 𝗏𝗏ites, the Holocaust being a human sacrifice, used the swastika as their symbol. Conclusion: the number 33, the equilateral triangle, the six-pointed star, and symbols like the cube and swastika all carry deep symbolic meaning in Freemasonry, Baalism, occult traditions, and ancient religions. These symbols are often interpreted as representations of spiritual enlightenment, cosmic forces, and the interplay between material and spiritual realms. However, their historical origins often trace back to pagan deities and ancient practices, including 𝗏𝗏, Moloch, Saturn and Astarte, as well as their association with astrology, alchemy, and numerology. The number 666, in particular, emerges as a key symbol of demonic power and spiritual rebellion, especially within the context of Christian eschatology.